uniting the races with truth instead of dividing them with lies. We're also rebuilding the family by rebuilding the man. I am Jesse Lee Peterson. Good morning. How you? It's amazing. My biblical question, did Jesus want organized religion? Did Jesus want organized religion? That's my biblical question. Last night, folks, I was on a panel down in LA Live area, downtown Los Angeles, with the Walk Away movement. Walk Away! And Brandon and others. And it was amazing. It really was very interesting. It's nice to see people starting to stand up, get involved, and just be a part of. And the Walk Away movement is about, there are people who are leaving the Democratic Party. They are leaving the Democratic Party because they are realizing that the Democratic Party is anti-America, anti-family, anti-God, anti-everything that's good, anti-military, and all they want to do is to control you. They want to hook or addict everyone to the government and control you. They are not about freedom. They really are not, folks. And the Democratic Party is about creating victims. And a lot of people are starting to realize that now. After all this time, they are starting to take a second look and realize, hey, the Democratic Party is really not doing anything for me. They're not creating jobs. They're not protecting you from foreign and domestic enemies. They are not building. And they're getting rich. The Democrats are about getting rich for themselves. And the way they do it is to cause people to become victims. And the hashtag Walk Away movement was started by a young man by the name of Brandon Staka. Is it Staka, James? Brandon Staka. And he's going around the country holding these town hall, talking to the people. And not just conservative, he's talking to Democrats and liberals and everybody to get them, in an attempt to get them to understand that no matter what your personal issues are, the Democrats don't care about you. They pretend to care about groups like the blacks, like the gays, like the women, like the illegal aliens. But in the minds of the Democratic representatives, those are people that can be used for personal gain. It's not like they care about the people. So it was an excellent event. Thank you, Brandon, for putting that on in an attempt to wake up people. So all the people are invited, because of course, there's a panel discussion. They showed this movie of people who have left the Democratic Party. And then they have a panel on stage there and a discussion with the groups. It's real interesting. And if you're a liberal, if you're black or white, Hispanic, no matter the color, no matter the politics, you should at least attend those town halls and the hashtag Walk Away movement. You'll learn something. The Democrats don't care about you. Even Bernie Sanders, who pretend to be against rich people, and he is rich. The wicked witch of the West, Maxine Waters, with the low IQ. Rich. But they work hard to keep you poor because they need the vote. Right now, the border situation is out of control with illegals. And Democrats are working overtime to keep it open, to keep these people coming in, because they need more votes to stay in power. It's a battle between good and evil, folks. It's not about you. They don't want you to be free thinkers. They don't want you to be individual thinking. They don't want you to work for yourself and do for yourself. It took me a while to believe and understand that there were people in our country, my country, that would work overtime to gain power and wealth to the point of destroying everybody. It's amazing. It's just mind-blowing to see that. But that's real. And because of good and evil, and you have men and women of all races, men and women of all colors, men and women of all wherever they come from or came from, that are on the side of good. Likewise, you have men and women of all races, all colors, all whatever, rich, poor, whatever, on the side of evil. It's just the way it is. It's a battle. But in your mind, you've been deceived not only by your daddy, Satan, and by his children, children of the lie, to believe that it's about race and isms, and that's how they use you. Once they can trick you, deceive you, and not thinking for yourself, it's over. It really is. You now belong to them. And all they're trying to do is get money and power. By any means necessary. Ben is a first-time call out of San Francisco. By the way, I went to bed last night at about 10 minutes to 12 in the morning and had to get up at 3:30. So when I woke up this morning, I was in a coma. And I'm kind of coming out of it now because the show must go on. And you got to get up early in the morning and keep a good man down. So I'm here, and I'm glad to be here. But Gerald said, no man is good. Whatever. But so I went to bed, and next thing I knew, it was 3:30 already. I was like, are you sure, clock? But it was 3:30. I had to do my prayer. So I had to get up and do it in order to get here, have a meeting, staff meeting, show meeting, and whatever else. And so did James and Joel, too. I mean, we were all, especially guys and ladies, the guys and ladies who showed up last night from Bond. It was amazing to see so many people. I said to the audience, look, all these people on this row here are from Bond. It was amazing. So thank you all for showing up last night. It was amazing. Ben is a first-time call out of San Francisco. Ben, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Hey, Jesse.
Hey, Ben.
What's going on this morning?
All is well. How you doing, Ben?
I would say I am pretty awesome.
Amazing. And nothing like an awesome Ben. Back off your phone a little bit because you're coming in a little kind of rough like.
Okay, is this better?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, first of all, I want to say a big thank you to you because I really appreciate what you do.
Yes, sir.
You got me waking up.
Absolutely. Is that bad? What you say, Joe? Okay, go ahead, Ben. You're welcome, buddy.
Oh, my question for you is, how do you square partnering up or doing an event with Brandon Staka, since he's a gay guy and you often speak against homosexuality?
Well, his fight right now is to help the walk away movement, encouraging people to get away from the Democratic Party. The issue was, and so I have no judgment on anyone. I love all people. And so I am helping with that movement. And if you are a son or daughter of God, you go wherever the opportunity is because you never know who you could be the light for. You don't know who's going to be in the crowd. You don't know who are going to be there. You know how Jesus, he went amongst everybody that needed the help. He didn't judge the people based on whatever fallen state they may be in, because all have sinned, and he was trying to be the light so that they could see how to overcome it.
That's true. That's true. Okay, that's a good answer.
Yeah, and that's one of the problems that so-called Christians have. They get high on the horse because they know the Bible and they claim to be Christians, that they won't go and help the lost. They won't be a light. They got this judgment upon everybody as though they don't understand that they have, if they had overcome sin, they would understand it. But they judge others rather than becoming the light for others, as Christ was the light for us.
Right. Awesome. Well, thank you very much, man. I appreciate it.
All right. Appreciate you, Ben. Thanks. And the one thing that I recognize about Brandon, he knows exactly what I'm about. He knows that I am honest and fair with everybody, that I love everybody, and he knows. And he still asked me to be a part of it. And, you just never know, folks. Once you're born again of God, your ego die. Your judgment of people die. Satan no longer can deceive you in your head to judge folks, because all have sinned. And if you've overcome, you understand that, and you want to be the light that others might see the way. You know what I'm saying? Amazing. And don't forget to like, follow, tweet, subscribe, and share the Jesse Lee Peterson radio show, folks. We really appreciate it. We are at war. It is a spiritual battle for the soul of America. And it's going to take all of us to do it.